Today I'm sharing a few things that I personally never buy as an online fitness coach. This video may give you some insight as to why you shouldn't be buying these foods as well. First one are probiotics. And yes, probiotics can be amazing, but for certain types of people. For some people, it can make your digestion just feel overall worse, especially if you have SIBO or some sort of overgrowth in your intestines. Adding more bacteria into the mix can make things worse. For myself, to get some good probiotics in, I usually incorporate kimchi and sauerkraut to get some sort of probiotics. I wish I didn't have a dairy intolerance and a dairy sensitivity, because then I would probably incorporate some Greek yogurt. The second thing I never buy are low carb breads. They usually have a ton of other ingredients that are very unnecessary and can cause your digestive system to worsen over time. By this I mean it could really disrupt your gut microbiome. Instead, you could probably opt for some rice cakes if you want kind of a vessel for your avocado toast, or if you want a vessel for your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or whatever you usually put on bread. In addition, rice cakes are usually just only one ingredient unless you get the flavored fun ones, but I honestly just stay away from the low carb breads. If you are not sensitive to gluten, I would suggest you get a nice sourdough loaf of bread. Just keep things really simple. Next, I never buy dairy-free cheeses or dairy-free butters. Now, there are two different kind of categories of dairy-free cheeses and butters. There is the ones made from coconut oil, vegetable oil, soybean oils, and there are the category of the ones that are made with cashews or some sort of nuts. This is just for me personally, but I found that both of them just disrupt my gut a whole lot. So I just personally stay away from them. And of course, I'm going to be staying away from the inflammatory oils. So instead, I just use old-fashioned avocado as a form of fat if I am putting it on a rice cake. But again, if you can digest dairy products, I would suggest getting a really high quality source of butter. A lot of them do contain a lot of calcium and vitamin K2, which is essential for your bone health. Next, I never buy fake meat products. They are usually made with a pea protein or soy protein, which is a much lower quality source of protein. It's also very processed, and to be totally honest, it's sometimes more expensive than the actual animal source of protein. Not to mention all the inflammatory oils that go into the processing of this fake meat. That's why I usually stick with chicken, beef, I stick with a lot of fish to get my sources of protein. Next thing that I never buy are melatonin supplements. The body makes it, so I don't really have to get it exogenously. I think a lot of people forget or just don't know that melatonin is a hormone, and taking the melatonin will never actually give the exact same feeling as just receiving melatonin naturally. So easy to either take too much of it or too little of it because it's not really regulated within the supplement industry. Instead, I just take magnesium biglycinate to help support my melatonin production. Not to mention, I really like to have a carb-heavy meal before I go to sleep or make it part of my last meal, because melatonin actually gets converted into serotonin, which gets converted into melatonin in your gut, helping you fall and stay asleep. The next thing that I would never purchase are dried fruits. Oh my goodness, it's so easy to easily overeat dried fruits because they have no water content, they don't have a lot of fiber, and they are packed with sugar. The next one may be a little controversial, but I never purchase pre-workout. I'm very caffeine sensitive as is, so I just get my caffeine from green tea, possibly 2 times a day, usually once, but personally I hate that feeling of beta alanine and the itching feeling. Ugh, I just hate that, right? But you know, it's also very processed, and there's a lot of artificial sweeteners which can also disrupt your gut health. Let me know down below what foods you are going to stop purchasing from the grocery store to help your wellness goals. That's it for me, guys. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye.